Good morning and welcome back to Island Girl on the Trails. So I am back in Shenandoah. I'm exactly where I left it the last time at Lewis Mountain Lodge. It's about 10 after 7. I just got dropped off by a shuttle and I'm going to start hiking south. So the plan for this section is to finish the Shenandoah section. So for the next couple of days, I am going to be hiking a total of 54 miles to finish Shenandoah National Park. It's kind of chilly this morning, so I'm probably going to put another layer, but the weather forecast looks spectacular. It's a lot cooler than the last time I was here, so I can't wait to do this section. So follow me, come along, and let's get started. I just crossed the campgrounds. A lot of people here today, so maybe it's because it's a holiday weekend, but campground is definitely full. And I just checked the weather forecast. It is 39 degrees right now. No wonder I'm freezing, but I know that's gonna change. I just got on trail and luckily it's going down for a little bit. I know that too is going to change. For today it's going to be up and down. So, but it's a beautiful morning, very quiet. Can't wait to see what this day brings. Well, I'm on trail and I am enjoying the peace and quiet. It's a holiday weekend, so I'm expecting a lot of people in the park. So, plan for today is to hike. It's gonna be 8 to 11 miles. I'm not sure where I'm gonna camp today. I'll see how it goes. My backpack is very heavy with several days worth of food and water. So first day is always tough. So we'll see how it goes. But it's either gonna be around 9 miles or closer to 12. We'll figure it out. In the meantime, let's enjoy this trail. Well, mid-morning update. It's around 10:30ish, and I've got about 6 miles. The trail has been very, very easy. It's either flat down. It's been really nice. So the temperature is now around 51. So it's still a little crisp, but very comfortable. And I've encountered a few section hikers today. So there's definitely people out here. So I just took a break to get something to eat, and I I packed my bag differently this time, and it's actually bothering my back, so I just needed to give my back a little break. So anyway, gonna keep going, and I'm gonna try to finish those 12 closer to 12 miles. We'll see what happens. Well, I just hit the 8 mile mark, and I just passed the place where I had planned to camp. That was plan B, but it's only 12:30, so I'm going to continue. I'm going to make a stop at the ranger station and have lunch there, and then continue to plan A, which is going to the next hut or shelter. So day's going well. Temperature is fabulous. So it's a good day. It's a great. Well, guys, I'm on Skyline Route 33, and I lost the trail. So I lost the trail, not in the woods, not in the wilderness, not in the mountains. I lost it on the road. So it's got to be here somewhere. I just haven't seen it blaze for a while. So we'll figure it out. There he is. Not that far. Well, change of plans. I found this little stream on the side of the trail, and there's a nice spot in here. So I think I'm gonna stop here for a few minutes and have lunch. I only have 3 miles to get to the hut, so I've got plenty of time. So just gonna take a little break, eat my lunch, and enjoy the sound of the water. So I arrived at the top of High Top Mountain. There's some really nice views from here, but I'm not gonna spend a lot of time here. I only have about 0.6 to get to the shelter, and I am so tired. For the last 2.3 miles was a continuous uphill, and it kicked my derriere, and I'm tired. I am ready to get to that hut and just relax for the night. So I'm going. I'm doing the hiker hobble. My legs are so sore. They're all wobbly and shaky. So the good news is that from here to the shelter is all downhill. Thank God. But that incline, that was tough. That was long and steep. Whew. I made it to the shelter, and I just went ahead and set up my camp right away because uh, it's days are shorter, so it's gonna get dark a lot sooner, and the temperatures are gonna drop to 33 degrees tonight. So I want to have everything done and tucked into my sleeping bag by the time it gets dark. So the shelter is really nice. There's a privy, there's a spring, and there is a lot of people. So I definitely am tenting away from the shelter, and I'm looking at just another person arrived with the dog. So it's definitely going to be a full house. So anyway, time to get water and get my dinner done, and then I'm going to tuck for the night. Well, guys, it's a wrap for day one. I have my dinner cooked, and I was at the shelter talking to the guys, and people keep coming. I mean, the shelter is definitely going to be very, very full today. So just enjoying this nice sunset. My tent is all set up, and the temperature is drawing fast. So I'm going to get in and bundle for the night. So today, the total miles was like 13 and a half, and the last 2 miles were all uphill. That was painful, but I made it here in time. So the rest of the day was wonderful, great weather. As I said, it's going to be very cold tonight, and it looks like tomorrow is going to be cold too. So time to wrap it up and have a good night's sleep. I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. Welcome to day 2. So I'm already on trail, although it's actually kind of late for me. It's like 9 o'clock. But yesterday was a longer day. Spent the night at the High Top Shelter, or hut as they call it around here. And it was a full house. We had about 10 to 11 people. So, a good mix of thru hikers and section hikers. I retired to my tent pretty early because I was tired and I knew that the temperatures were going to drop. So I wanted to be inside before that. And it certainly did. Temperatures were about 33 degrees last night. So it was cold, it was breezy, but I slept well. I slept so good and stayed warm and cozy in my sleeping bag. So one thing that happened after it had gotten dark, I noticed this light shining through. So I went outside and I saw the northern lights, red northern lights shining on the sky. I was speechless. It was amazing. And I was not expecting that. So that was a great experience. So this morning, took it easy. Like I said, it's kind of late for me. I usually hike much earlier than this. But the plan for today is a shorter day. So it should be about 8 to 9 miles to the next hut, and it's mostly flat or downhill. So it should be an easier day than yesterday. So I'm taking my time. Beautiful day. It's still cold, but it is just spectacular. So I'm planning on enjoying this day. Follow me alone, and when there's something interesting, I'll show it to you. Let's go. Hi guys, so it's around noon. I've gone a few miles and decided to stop at this overlook for a quick snack and some drinks. And the day is warming up very nicely. So I'm taking it easy. I'm not in a rush today, but it should be pretty much smooth sailing from here. I have one big hill to go over in a couple of miles, and then after that, I just go down to the hut. Everything is going well. The weather is fabulous, and I'm just cruising along. Well, guys, I just arrived at the shelter, and doesn't appear to be anybody here, but that probably will change. This is beautiful. It's a little hill, and there's a stream that goes by. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to rest for a few minutes, get something to drink, and enjoy the rest of this afternoon, this beautiful day. So more later. Well, it's a wrap for day 2. So today I hiked 8.5 miles. Got to the shelter around 3:30, so I had plenty of time to catch up on everything. There's only one other person here, and there's a hiker sleeping in the shelter. I, of course, am tenting, and so it should be a very quiet night. So I'm tucking in early. Tomorrow got a lot of miles to cover. So, but today was a great day, and something good that happened. Today I hit my 500 continuous miles on the Appalachian Trail. So that's cause for celebration. So talk to him for the night, and I will see you guys in the morning. Good night. Good morning. Welcome to day 3. So last night, very peaceful night, and we had a beautiful full moon last night. I'm trying to get an earlier start today. The plan for today is to hike 13.5 miles to the next hut, but I do want to stop halfway. There is a campground and a wayside. Wayside is like a camp store slash restaurant. Hopefully I get to eat lunch there, but most importantly, I want to charge my electronics. So full day today, and can't wait to get it started. It's going to be a lot warmer, but it's going to be a great day. So. Well, I just crossed Ivy Creek, and what a beautiful spot this is. I wish I could take a break here, but there's no time for a break. But it is gorgeous. I mean, the creek is very full, and oh, beautiful spot. But I'm only about a mile away from the wayside, so I'm gonna hustle to get there and get either late breakfast or early lunch. So everything is going according to schedule. But I wish I could stay here. This is nice. Well, I made it to Skyline Drive, and I'm walking into the wayside. So, nice cold drink waiting for me. Well guys, made it to the wayside. I'm waiting for my lunch, but for now I have my celebratory drink, blackberry milkshake. Here's to 500 miles. Excellent. Well guys, I'm just leaving the wayside. That was a madhouse. Mostly tourists. So I'm headed back to trail, and I'm gonna have to hustle because I still have 9 miles to go, but we'll make it. That's okay. So I'm heading back to the shortcut to get back on trail, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. I just arrived at the summit of Black Rock, and here's the view from the top. The trail just changed from dirt to all these rocks. The view is spectacular from here. Wow. Good morning and welcome to day 4. I didn't have the chance to wrap up the day yesterday because by the time I got here, there's a lot of people around here. So I didn't have a chance to vlog. To wrap up yesterday, I got here to the shelter almost 4, and by the time I got here, all the tent sites were taken. So I could not find a place to pitch my tent and decided to sleep in the shelter. There was another gentleman here, so at the end of the night, it was just the two of us in the shelter. It was a quiet night, but I could not sleep at all. And it's just one of those nights where you're conscious about making too much noise and your mind is going, and I just couldn't sleep. So anyway, the plan for today is to hike 13 miles to Calf Mountain. It should be up and down, and the weather should be nice. Right now it's much cooler than it was yesterday, but I think it's going to warm up. So hopefully we'll make it there on time, and that will be the last night, and Shenandoah will be done by tomorrow. So we're gonna make the best of this day, make it a great one. Let's get going. Well, guys, a very quick afternoon update. It's about 1 o'clock, and I just crossed Sawmill Gap. So that means that I only have about 3 miles to get to the shelter. And it's been great. But unfortunately, I'm extremely low in batteries, so I haven't been able to take a lot of pictures or video. But we'll fix that when we get there. So it looks like it's going to be an early day. Let's just finish it. Good morning and welcome to the last day. I hope you can hear me because right now we're having 35-mile-per-hour gust of winds. So let me recap what happened yesterday. Um, the total miles for yesterday was 13 miles, 13.2. And I arrived at Calf Mountain Shelter around 3:30ish. When I arrived, there were two section hikers already here, but I was able to find a spot for my tent. So I set up camp and enjoyed the evening talking to these two ladies. Plus, there were two other hikers that joined us later on. And but last night, this terrible wind started, and this gust of wind were just passing through tents, and trees were snapping and cracking, and I mean, it was so loud, and it was kind of scary because we are in a very wooded area. So I had to get up in the middle of the night and reinforce my tent because it was catching wind and it was about to fly away. So still managed to get some sleep, but it was unsettling. So I'm ready to go. I'm all packed, and it's about 8:30. So I'm about to start climbing down from the mountain, and hopefully away from the winds, and just get the day done. So the plan for today is to hike 7.6 miles to Rockfish, and that would complete this section. That would also complete the Shenandoahs, and that complete 550 consecutive miles. So a lot happening today. I'm really excited about the day. I got leaves in my hair. And stay tuned. Well, that will be for the bloopers. Uh, so a lot happening today. Stay tuned. I will show you things along the way. So let's get this day started. Well, I made it to the top of Calf Mountain. There's no view, there's no marker, only this pile of rocks in here with a blaze. So I'm gonna keep going, and I'm hoping that once I get to the other side of the mountain, the winds would slow down a little bit, because we're still having pretty strong gusts. But everything's going well. Well, then they are the first set of communication towers. Oh, they're the tractor seats. I've heard about this. So cool. Shenandoah is officially done. I haven't gotten to Rockfish Gap yet, but this is the boundary of the national park. Yes! Woo! Well guys, I made it. I walked from Front Royal across Shenandoah to Rockfish Gap, 107 miles. This is awesome. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode, and see you on the trails.
I always keep on running when everybody waits, following this heart of mine through every stormy day. Hey, hey. Reaching for the stars and dreaming all the way, climbing high over the odds. These walls won't make me stay. It's what makes me feel alive. Nothing can stop me now, I feel alive. Nothing can stop me now, I feel alive. High over that mountain where the wind is calling me, leaving all my fears behind. I'm weightless, flying free. It's what makes me feel